Okay, starting a new unit today, unit number 4. Alright, deals with graphing. And today's lesson is specifically dealing with the coordinate plane and plotting points. Our objective for today is to be able to identify the different parts of the coordinate plane, as well as be able to plot a point and know the ordered pair of those points. Alright, so the coordinate plane is the area that's created by the x and the y axis. Okay, the x-axis is the horizontal line that you see right here getting highlighted, and the y-axis is the vertical line that you see right here getting highlighted. Okay, so the coordinate plane is created by these two lines. Okay, and it creates a grid system that allows us to plot points and know their location. Okay, so a couple things you need to know about this, alright, is you'll notice these Roman numerals right here. These refer to the 4 different quadrants made up by the x and y axis. Alright, so when the x-axis and the y-axis split this graph up, it splits it into 4 major quadrants. Okay, so we refer to this as the first quadrant, and second quadrant, third, and fourth. So it's a counterclockwise as you number it. Okay, we also have the x-axis, the y-axis, and the point in the middle. Alright, right there is known as the origin. So let's go ahead and fill that in as well. Right there is the origin. Okay, so make sure you have that filled in. And those are the different parts of the graph. So example 1 is going to have us refer to this graph. Okay, so example 1 asks us to state which part of the graph the point is in. So for example, point A, which is right here, alright, has an ordered pair, which we count from the origin, over 6 and up 3. You see the red arrows there showing you that. Okay, so we would say this is the point 6, 3. Now, you're not actually asked for the ordered pair here. What you're asked for is what part of the graph it's on, and this is in the first quadrant. So we would say that's in quadrant 1. Okay, part B, you'll notice is over here in quadrant number 2. Part C is down here. This is referred to as quadrant number 3. And part D, you see right here, is referred to as being in quadrant number 4. Now you'll notice there's an E, F, and G, but you don't see them on your graph. That's something we're going to put in next. Alright, so right over here on -7, I want you guys to put a dot and label it as E. Right up here on +5 on the y-axis, alright, you're going to label that as F. And right here in the middle, we're going to go ahead and label that as G. Okay, so the question is, what part of the graph is E on? Well, E, sometimes people think it's on the second or the third quadrant because it's in the middle. Okay, and because it's in the middle and it's on the x-axis, that's what we're going to say. Its location is the x-axis. And F, the location is on the y-axis. Okay, and then of course G is in the middle where the x and the y meet. That's the origin. Alright, moving on. So for example 2, we're asked to plot the following points. Okay, and there's a whole bunch of them here. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. Okay, again, in an ordered pair, alright, x is first and y is second. Okay, so this tells us how to move from the origin. So we start at the origin. I have the point 4, 5. So that tells me I go over 4 and then up 5. That is the point for A. B, start at the origin, go to -2, and then don't go up or down. Let's take a look at C. Don't go left or right at all, go up 5. Alright, so again, when we see a 0, that's telling you not to move in that direction. Okay, so X, once again, is left or right, depending on if it's positive or negative. Okay, negative is left, positive is right. Y is, let me keep this consistent, down or up. Down is negative, up is positive. Alright, these are 2 things that you need to have in if you want credit for your homework. Alright, make sure you have this written down. Alright, moving on. Taking a look at, oh, where did I leave off? Oh, I forgot to label that as C. All right. D is -4 and -4 right there. E, 0, down 6. F, I'm going to count this one out just in case you're still struggling, but we got to go over 1, 2, 3, and then we have to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's how I'm counting it. Okay, this is 3, this is -6, and that gives me the point F. Alright, let's take a look at G. Alright, I'll count one more. We have to go -6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up 1 to right there. That is G, this dot right here. Okay, so this was -6, and that was +1. Okay, so that's how you count your ordered pairs, alright, to put them into place. Alright, next example here. Let's see if I can, well, I can't fit the whole thing on, so let me read the thing. It says, give the coordinate pair for each point and state where what part of the graph it's on. So basically we're combining examples 1 and example 2 now. Alright, so when I look at A from the origin is 1, 2, 3. This is 3. And then up 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the point 3, 4. And it's in the first quadrant. B is right here. It's over 2 and down 1, 2, 3. So it's 2, -3. And this is, again, this is the first, second, third, and fourth. That's in the fourth quadrant. Alright, let's take a look at C. C, notice we start at 0. All we have to do is go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 0, -5. And notice that is on the y-axis. Okay, D is right here. We have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's -5. We don't have to go up or down because we're already there. And that is on the x-axis. And the last one is E. Alright, from the origin I have to go backwards 2, so that's -2, and then up 1, so it's -2, 1. And that is in the second quadrant. Okay, if you have any questions, again, come in during 1C time or ask in class. See you tomorrow.